discussion. I apologize for such a late video. I am moving, for anyone who doesn't know. I just have my last procedure. I'm about to get back in the saddle with working. I just recently got my license back. I just recently got a lot of different stuff done that I was unable to do when I got as sick as I got. But this video isn't about me. This video is about Iwata and the gaming community. Not so much Iwata, but more the gaming community. Before I get into this, I do want to give my condolences to anyone that knew Iwata, anyone he touched with his art form, anyone at Nintendo that cared about him, any colleague, any friend. I'm sorry for your loss. That being said, I didn't know Iwata personally, but I do respect that he was part of this gaming community, that he helped bring gaming to the masses. Okay, he was there for that. He was one of the most humble parts of this community in the entire community. This is a man that took a pay cut to help out Nintendo, who was struggling. This is a man who gave everything he could to gamers. This is a man who put you guys first. This is a man who cared about this industry. Everyone goes, well, why are people crying? Well, why not? Baseball enthusiasts cried when Tony Gwynn died. Rap enthusiasts cried when Tupac and Biggie died. People who loved comedy and loved stand-up comedy and shit cried when Robin Williams died. Or people who watched his movies. Leonard Nimoy. Nobody said nothing to those people like, oh, well, you can't say rest in peace because you didn't know Leonard Nimoy. You didn't know Robin Williams. You didn't know Tupac or Biggie. It comes down to respect. It comes down to realizing that he was a big part of this industry that you love. You love this industry, right? You apparently care about this industry. You were there back when Nintendo started, or at least that's what I'm hearing from a lot of the community. And yet, this happens, and everyone's mad at the gamers who actually have knowledge? For the gamers that have knowledge and the gamers that know what Iwata meant to this industry, it's a blow to the industry. But to someone who got into gaming at the 360, PlayStation 3 era, they were there during gaming though. You see what I'm saying? The thing that pisses me off is you guys got on BBC for crying in a video, but he wasn't crying for Iwata. He was crying for the fact that this community has become so hateful and negative that you can't even have compassion for another human being when they pass away. A lot of you guys that mocked Iwata, a lot of you guys that made fun, a lot of you guys said, good, he's out of power, now we're gonna... A lot of that? Yeah. You guys. He's crying knowing that he was part of a community that couldn't show compassion to one of their own. So wait. So you're in gaming, but you don't consider Iwata part of this community? Iwata was a big part of this community. To a lot of people. He touched a lot of people with his art. Even someone you don't know, you give your condolences. Like if I was on public transportation, whether that be a bus, trolley, etc., and someone was talking to me, got into a conversation with someone, as you do on public transportation, and they said, yeah, I recently lost my mother, or I recently lost my father, or I recently lost a friend of mine, or I recently lost somebody that I cared about. You're going to offer your condolences to that person. I am happy that there were those out there that offered their condolences to Iwata, Nintendo, Iwata's family, everyone that was left behind. I'm glad there were gamers out there like this. But I want to make something very, very clear to a lot of you gamers, and this is as negative as I'm ever going to be on this channel, but it has to be said. A fraud is a fraud is a fraud. No matter what hobby, no matter what person, no matter whether he's your friend or not, a fraud is a fraud is a fraud. And we have a lot of frauds in this gaming community that got into this gaming community because PewDiePie made $7.4 million. It's not that they actually care about gaming or that they actually are enthusiasts of the hobby. These are a lot of people that are just here because of the camaraderie. That are here because it's the cool thing to do now. That are here because it could possibly make money. That's why a lot of you are here. And if you're getting upset as I'm saying this, then you're probably one of those people. A fraud is a fraud. I play my games. I don't bullshit. I don't crap on the games that I play. All you people who say, oh, this generation sucks, really? Because I can tell you plenty of games that I've played that I've platinumed and enjoyed. Alien Isolation is still one of the best games I've played this generation. Bloodborne, Dragon Age Inquisition, fantastic experiences. This generation has been great for gaming. It really has. And the only ones who say that it's not are people who really don't know what makes a good game. It's funny how everybody knows what makes a good game. Everybody's a programmer, everybody's a dev, even though none of them are in the industry. You guys are doing nothing for the industry. Hell, you can't even show compassion to someone who died in said industry. And this is why I get frustrated, because at the end of the day, a fraud is a fraud, man. There are people who still won't embrace what gaming is. We lost a very prominent figure in the industry. We lost a very prominent figure in the community. We lost a person who brought gaming to the forefront of the masses. This is a person who dedicated his life to gamers. That's why he means so much to people. And it's okay. If they want to cry, go ahead and cry. If they want to be mad, go ahead and be mad. But do not get on other people for grieving or caring about someone in the way that they want to do so. Even if I didn't know you, if you lost someone that you cared about, I would still give my condolences to you. Even if I was just going through your YouTube channel in passing and I wasn't part of your subscriptions or anything else like that, because it's respectful to do so. It means something to people when you do that. You might not think that all these YouTube channels have done anything for Iwata's family, but they've all offered their condolences. They've all showed the family, they've all showed Nintendo, they've all showed everyone that knew him what he meant to gamers. And that's what it comes down to. He meant a lot to gamers. And every real gamer wanted to make sure that his family and friends understood that we respected that man in this gaming community. That we knew what his accomplishments were. Having compassion, having empathy, caring about another is not wrong. And everyone that gave their condolences, thank you for doing so. Everyone that's getting on people for giving their condolences, I don't know what to tell you. You can go someplace else. You don't have to be in this gaming industry. You don't have to be in this gaming community. We don't need you. Go ahead. Leave. This has been Zero. Keep gaming, gamers. And I will see all of you guys and gals next time.